Hi, I wanted to talk to you today about verbal communication. Hearing and listening are not the same thing. We hear a lot of information to which we are not really listening. And there's sometimes when we're really listening that we don't hear correctly. I heard in a marriage class, a counseling class, that verbal communication is far too often misunderstood. Well, we might know what we want to say, but that doesn't guarantee that we truly convey the message in our minds. After the thought is formulated into words, it changes from what we meant to say. Too often we think we say something, but really say something entirely different. Add to that the confusion of hearing. The one who hears one thing when something else was said. Now try to get that person to relay back to you what you said or what he thinks you said, and the confusion grows tremendously. So it seems almost futile trying to speak at all, since it's so hard to communicate with words. Spoken words, written words carry the same hardship in communication. But really, what other choice do we have if we want to communicate with people? We've got to try very hard using these tools, words. We have to be forgiving hearers, realizing that misspeaking and misunderstanding are equally possible in any conversation. Preachers and teachers are only as effective as those who hear the message are able to understand the message that we actually intended to say. That's the reason preachers write and rewrite their sermons before they ever deliver them. Does it seem reasonable to you to apply the same care to listening? Wouldn't it be smart to ask for clarification before we draw our final conclusion? Remember that we often mishear and speakers often misspeak. So before we react to anything, let's make certain that what the speaker intended to say. I love words. I enjoy learning the development of various words and how they change in meaning over time. And I'm simply amazed at how we struggle to convey simple thoughts and expressions, even with over 170,000 English words in common use, and another 50,000 or so antique and obsolete words. By the way, this little script for this video, I've revised it over a dozen times, and still it's not as clear as I wish it was. So my prayer for today is, Dear Lord, forgive me when I wound with my words. Help me when I fail to say enough, boldly enough. Guide my lips to encourage and edify, and most of all, grant me wisdom to say nothing at all when I should. In Jesus' name. Hey, thank you for joining us today. God bless and have a great day.